very good morning, or welcome along to London Planespotting. Lewis here, live from London City. As we've got the A220 just about to depart. Weather is incredibly strong today across the nation. Carl, hope you're good. Welcome to you. YT Kip, welcome to you. Good morning. Apologies if I said that wrong. Sally, good morning. Jacob, morning to you as well. It is windy. Hopefully, most importantly, can you hear me okay? We're on one mic today because having two mics with the wind, the boom mic just picks it up too much. So it just drowns my voice out completely. Oh, a smoky KLM. Jacob says, can hear you, thank you very much. So we don't really know what to expect today, quite honestly. It is a little bit of a chance with the weather because planes can divert. We've already had yesterday a diverted plane of ITA Airways, but they have been landing. We only got a few cancellations today, mainly Belfast due to the weather conditions, and Dublin because of the weather as well. We are seeing Milan is in flight. A lot of the others have landed, so that's a good sign. Oh, another smoky engine. These are smoky engines. Smoker. And Nikki says, "See, most of us are cancelled." No, not all you can see. Should be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. We should get enough for a little bit of 2-hour madness that we get on a Saturday morning. Helvetic has just lined up, so we're going to see Helvetic depart very soon. you go. Nikki, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Finn Aviation, welcome to you as well. Susan, welcome to you. Good morning. It is very windy. I shall show you the ring sock in a moment. But I'll tell you what, there's a few runners out today, and there's a bit of resistance for running. Having to do the put that out on constantly. Cookies coming off at the moment, but there you go. It will be along here any place. Thank you. Yeah, because we're doing a live stream at the moment, so yeah. No, you're good. You're all fine. You're fine. It's a good day for it, so.
Yeah, really good plane fan.
Oh, good. No, it's on a Saturday. It's quite reduced anyway, because they close at 12:30 here. So yeah, it's a lot different. Weekdays are a lot better, but yeah, it's just that's what it is. Really. Yeah, there's a few delays. Yeah, that's because it's in Ireland. Very windy. Winds of 18 knots at the moment, gusts of 28. Thank you, Carl, for the information there. Yeah, taking a little bit of risk due to the weather. We always knew that it was going to be a little bit. No, you're good. You won't get it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Morning to you. Hope you're going good. So, update on what we are expecting. So Nice flight is in short, so is Luxembourg. They have made quite a few cancellations today. We are expecting a departure to the schedule. Okay, KLM heading off right now. We are expecting Nice, we are expecting Milan from both British Airways and also ITA Airways. Florence flight also expected, and the Zurich flight, that is in air as well. shock at the moment of how strong it actually is. Because the dock is not calm at all. There's no boats today because of the water. It is too choppy. The wind makes it really, really choppy. We just have to wait. Here we go. Here we go. And see the wings, just watch the wings here. See you too, mate. Hasn't taken off yet, which is a little bit concerning, not gonna lie. Off yet. Milan, has that taken off? That's another question. That has not. They're all waiting. They're about to take. Okay, Milan is taking off. That is a good sign for us. So Milan flight is currently on the runway, about to take off. Interestingly, so behind it in Milan is the A220, which also is about to take off as well. So that is about an hour's flight time, depending on weather conditions. Lee coming in with 24 months of being a flight crew member. Thank you so much. Says thanks for the stream, guys, mods and everyone. So I can confirm Milan is moving. She's currently at 200 feet and climbing. That's the city flyer. So that is good news for us. It's always a risk on days like this, especially with London City, whether or not it works out or not. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping from taking a risk here is that for the last hour or so we get a relatively decent turn up of arriving aircraft, and hopefully some interesting landings. It is so strong in the wind today. It really is, especially the gusts. Really is. Just quickly show you. That is the dock at the moment. You'd think you're in the sea at the moment, but you're not. SC Aviation, welcome to you. David, if I didn't say hello, good morning. I thought I did, but anyway, good morning. Just in case I missed you. City Luxembourg flight is showing as on time. Just above us right now. Into a cloud she go. Yes, I believe they have. I don't know if they're on the London City line though, David. But I've seen a few pictures of them. They're quite snazzy actually. The show's turned into a bit of a like in the air spotting at the moment of Heathrow, because we got a little bit of an unscheduled break in the middle here. Wasn't expecting this, so apologies. Always the risk. At least it's a clear day. Should actually have the San Francisco A380 showing us to us soon. Should we look out for it? There it is. Just through in thick clouds at the moment. Yeah, I believe the City line, London City line, is actually going to be one of the first few to have them with the new train. Right, good news. So has the A220 taken off as well from Milan. The Florence flight has also taken off. That's good news. So we're starting to see birds in the air. And also the Nice flight has finally taken off as well. So we've been given the green light by the looks of it, which means what I'm hoping to happen is going to happen, which is around about 11 o'clock to the final part of the show. We're going to see a bit of a interesting end. So yeah, a little bit of a wait. So we started a little bit earlier, so apologies for that. There's no point me sort of stopping and packing out and then coming back at 11ish, because quite frankly it's just not worth it. I might as well just carry on staying. It's one of them things with like Planespotting, you never know, do you? Sally, no problem at all, you take care. says Luxair should be fun when it's going to land. Yeah, let's hope it does, because that will be something when it's showing as live now. So it's currently taxiing. So that's a good sign. Just waiting for a landing aircraft. And now it's on the move, so it is going to be taking off. That's a really interesting one, isn't it? I don't know if anyone of you saw it. The Belfast, London City, I think it was the London City flight from Belfast diverted to Manchester yesterday, and on board was actually Jason Manford. It caused him to unfortunately cancel his show. Strong, it's enough to sort of push you along as well. Susan says the ground ops are very interesting to watch. We'll certainly get that for you. They're currently not in sight at the moment. They went over to the far end of the runway and made in some checks. Just doing regular maintenance on them at this moment in time. Tell you what though, minus the wind, it is an absolute beautiful clear day today. It's really nice. Luxair is in the air, so that is normally a very short flight, not about half an hour. With a bit of luck, we should see that. The Nice has been slightly delayed. We were expecting that. Nowhere, Joshua. This one is at the moment having maintenance done. This one's going nowhere. We currently at the airport have no active flights. The last two that we saw had left. One's parked up here at the moment. Whoa. Oh, wow. That's getting worse. The ones at the moment are having maintenance on them. Dublin and Belfast, but they got cancelled due to the weather. Well, you got to remember, if it's like this in London, the storm itself, this is the outskirts of the storm. So the main part of the storm, the actual amber warning or yellow warning, is Ireland, Northern Ireland, and also Scotland. They're really seeing it, but I can tell you now, it is so strong here. And I know we're seeing like I think it was 18 knots. And what's the gusts again, Carl? I think it's 20 of the gusts. Wrong main inspection. So opposite, just taking the ability now to check the runway. Normally they wouldn't have a chance to do a full inspection because this time the flights ramp up on a Sunday. They're able to do, you can see, a very slow inspection and a thorough inspection. Now the weather creates its own problems because there's more likely to be fog, there's more likely to be dangerous objects for an aircraft on the ground because of the wind, because obviously the wind will push these fogs and other objects around. So we're able to do a full inspection. What we might actually see, imagine coming off every single taxi, as we just seen, doing a sort of check, making sure everything is safe. It's normally quite a quick inspection when we see them on a regular day, on normal day, but you can see here they're able to slow down, check everything that's going on, and they are indeed doing all the major sort of turns, taxiways, just checking everything is clear, because these are the taxiways that the aircraft will take when they land or take off. So it's always good to just do a check. So as they've got the opportunity to do so, they are indeed doing thorough checks. And stuff like this will happen pretty much on all airports which have a regular service, especially on today. We'll see more of these because of the weather and the fact that the wind can produce more fog. So 19 knots now. 29 knots of gust, that is strong. It feels it, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel it. Yeah, I mean, David goes to good point there. There's even some operation restrictions when you have wind, because when it gets too strong, certain features of a normal running airport can't be used either. As David says, it was fun at Aberdeen last night. There was a few flights that couldn't get passengers off. Gusts were over 40 knots, meaning that the ground crew were not allowed to wheel any steps to the aircraft. I think one of the sort of concerns is these sort of strengths, especially for lighter stairs, actually have the ability to topple over the stairs. And obviously if it's too close to the aircraft, it can actually cause damage. On Greater Anglia and Cambridge and Stansted Airport due to an overhead wire with problems. It's certainly getting colder as well. Let's feel it. So Dash 8 is currently doing 214 knots. It is a lot slower than your average jet, being a prop plane. But as I say, the good news is we've got quite a few flights now in the air heading to London City, and we're hoping to see heading for London City. Now the worry is, especially with the ITAs, we might have what we had yesterday here. And yesterday, the evening ITA flight from, I believe, Rome, Milan it was, I believe, actually attempted a land. I think it was 8 o'clock in the evening, but due to poor weather, they failed to touch down. And the pilots decided to go around, and instead of turning around and recircling and going back in again, they decided to go straight to divert to Stansted. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly they are planning to do. I'm hoping we'll see a landing. That is the hope, that is the aim. The weather is slightly better today than it was yesterday, so we can only hope that is into our favour. Joe, welcome to you, hope you're good. Apologies folks for the gap in the action. It's not what we'd hoped. We'd hoping for a normal sort of ish. I was expecting some disruption, didn't expect this much disruption. Even this morning when I was checking everything, because it was touch and go, Carl and David knows, because obviously we have chats on the mod chats area, but basically we were touch and go whether or not we were going to cancel today due to disruptions in the weather. I decided to carry it on. But obviously it comes with a little bit of a risk of so ops handed over, and it's all good, all fine. Runway is clear. That is the latest report. Yeah, so with that in saying, it was touch and go with not going to do a show today. I decided to, because I saw this morning there was quite a few successful landings, so I thought, okay, we'll do it. Unfortunately, it looks like quite a handful of flights have been cancelled as well, disappeared from the schedule. But we still have a decent amount potentially today. Oh, hello. Washington flight just above us. It's diverted to Gatwick, yeah. That, I have to say, I was actually surprised ITA hasn't started diverting to Gatwick more often instead of Stansted. They're diverting to Stansted, but ITA doesn't actually now have an operations at Stansted. They do at Gatwick. So I actually thought they would potentially do, but I suppose it depends on the situation, isn't it? Logistically, it will be a lot quicker to ferry passengers by bus or coach to Stansted from here than it would be to ferry passengers to Gatwick. So I'm assuming they do it because of that. So I believe the departure flight for Milan took off from Stansted instead this morning. So I believe that passengers were either told to get to Stansted or to come here, and then they'll obviously get a bus. But it will obviously go at a certain time, so I don't know how they do it. Some of them say they'll take the bus. Some of them say no, you need to now go to Stansted. Clouds are setting in a little bit more. It was United. side, both the IT Airways, Swiss and the Milan Sea Flyer will be arriving around about the same time. The Florence flight and the Nice flight, just one after the other actually in that one. And the Ibiza flight has just taken off as well. So I think the Ibiza flight is actually going to be now the last flight of the day. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Ibiza flight is now shown as the last flight of the day. As well, David. Yeah, so David says it depends on which airports has the capacity to accept a diversion in terms of ATC and gate availability. This has always been the downfall of London City because of its geographical location, where it is dockside. It is susceptible to a lot more of the weather elements. Now, they changed a lot of the ATC procedures where the tower was removed and a sort of a digitalised tower, which is this one here, and it's the ATC tower. It's not your normal conventional tower. The old tower, which was here, is no longer anything now. I believe that's sometimes used by ground crew and ops, but basically no one really uses it. It's derelict inside, so yeah, what they tend to do. Oh, hello! Is that a new train at the back there? Is that like a new one that I've added onto the back of it? I think it might be, you know. Yeah, so what they've done by doing that means that when it's fog and harsher sort of visibility conditions, they can still land. The problem is that doesn't stop anything for wind. Wind is the biggest problem now here at London City, because wind causes a lot of flights to divert or can be cancelled altogether. So although City Airport is a very easy airport to travel through and from, it can have its own issues. Because of the fact that wind causes diversion, a lot of flights get cancelled. So when you do book a flight with London City, you have to bear that in mind sometimes, that if you are flying near a winter period or where there's bad weather conditions, the chances are you could be affected by it. Susan says the fog is also, yes, it can be, but like I say, it's because of the actual issue of the fact that they've changed the ATC procedures. ATC can actually handle more aircraft in denser fog, which actually helps them in a way. But yes, it can also have a negative problem for them. That one's for takeoffs, so look at this one for landing. That's at the touchdown zone.
Very good.
Why is it doing that? I don't know why it does that. So it might be early in the morning still, but do tell us what is your plans for today, and what's the plans for dinner tonight? What are your plans? Mine, Alfie has got a new launch of these Indian ready meals. So we're going to have an Indian night tonight. Carl says football and pizza. Yeah, I am actually, dare I say it, going to watch a bit of football today. A certain team is live today. Well, not live, but it's playing today. Singapore Grand Prix and pizza. So there's that. That sounds like a good combination. So the qualifier is 2 o'clock, isn't it, today? That's my plan. I'm going to watch the qualifier, and then I'm going to watch the actual David says, watch the car, Indian and beer. Watch the car, what in this weather, David? You do realise you live in Scotland, right? you have gone outside recently. You've gone out of the bunker, right? Watch his car. David's the sort of person who would, if a tree landed on his car, he'd just go, that'll be fine, he'll buff out. Or is he just being a proper Scot and just saving a bit of money on the water meter? It's raining, what was he going to do it now? Like he stole. Davidson is in the eye of the storm. Yeah, but the whole point of the eye of the storm, is you get the storm afterwards. You put all that effort in cleaning the car, and it's just get dirty again. I hate cleaning the car. It's one thing I'm terrible at. I need to clean the car. My car is filthy at the moment. Give up. I'm lucky enough we're in a home where we haven't got a water meter. Hence the reason why I have a pool. Carl says, Lewis, get your butt looked out to wash the car. Yeah, you're forgetting one thing. You are forgetting one thing there, Carl. I am tight. And washing the car even costs money, even if you do have a button. Oh, hello, Turkish above us. Oh my god, hold the hat. Hat's gonna go. Gonna lose the cap. There it is. David says, Lewis doesn't wash the car, he buffs the Bentley. I wish I had a Bentley. Good morning, Michael, hope you are good. It's a bit of an odd stream today because we got a camera, we got an airport, but we got no planes. kind of what you do in a live plane spotting show, isn't it? We got a little bit of a hold up at the moment because of the weather. So here at City Airport, they've only just started to let the arriving aircraft take off. So we're hoping for a bit of a mad rush in the final part of the show. That's what we're here for. We knew this was a chance. We did know this was a chance. But yeah, I think it's okay, but we're having a little bit of fun in the chat. He wants to play I Spy. Brilliant. That's one way. That's how we waste time in the chat. answers while you're eating your posh Indian. Sorry, posh pizza. Why is making your own pizza posh? I don't get it. Right, update with Lux. It looks like Lux is going to be our first arrival. She's about to cross the channel. Amsterdam flight is pinging as well. That's a good sign. I'm feeling confident. Feeling confident. He's fine, Carl, don't worry. He's currently marinating the chicken for the tikka masala. Sub-Zero, welcome to you, hope you're good. Mark, welcome to you. Saying stroke content in the house. Hope you're good. Yeah, we're just waiting for the next arrival, which hopefully we're looking about the next 10-15 minutes now. Interestingly, the Dash 8 is going to be the first arrival for us. All I'm going to say to that, expect a rather interesting landing, because that Dash 8 gets absolutely flinged side to side on normal sort of weather landings sometimes here, where it's just a moderate wind, but when you've got high winds today, it's going to be interesting. Tell you what though, beautiful view of the London skyline today. Absolutely fresh as a daisy. Look at that. French kiss, that. Mwah. Et voila. Do you know what? I was watching a programme, I think in the 90s at the time, and I was gobsmacked. I had to pause it because I was like, oh my god, how much has that place changed? And I think it was just, what was it? Oh no, I'll tell you what I was watching. It was The Bill. Because yes, I do like The Bill. I was rewatching The Bill, and they had the London Docks on, and all in that area was Canada Wharf 1, Canary Wharf. That's all there was. Just this one building looked like on its own, solely. And then look at it now. Amazing, isn't it, really? How it's changed. Lee says that's the clearest I've seen. Yeah, it's really, because the sun's in the direction shining upon you. It's quite low for sun today, and quite bright as well. It's really lighting it up. It's nice. Jessica, welcome to Users. Happy Saturday. To myself, Lewis and all, thank you for braving the elements, Lewis. No problem at all. Well, we thought it would work out. It hasn't really at the moment. I'm going to be truthfully honest. So we were hoping for a lot more activity. Hopefully, it won't be too long. Ooh. I thought it was. I just seen a van, one of these food vans turn up. I thought they were setting up camp for the. It was jerk chicken. For a moment there, I thought they were setting up. I thought, oh, give yourself some jerk chicken while we wait. But yeah, hope you're good, Jessica. So we're waiting patiently. We're hoping that our patience is going to pay off. I'm hoping, quietly confident that it is. Oh gosh. David says Canary Wharf has become a really popular place for residential development. I was there a few weeks ago, and some of the flats and retail spaces are really impressive. Yeah, never in my life am I going to afford some place like that. Not unless I've actually struck lucky. But I have indeed been around Canary Wharf. It is a bit of a go-to place for socialing, and it's a lovely place. I tell you what, the best time I personally think to go to Canary Wharf is in the winter, Christmas time, because it's a privatised park area as well, and they light up the park, and it is absolutely lovely with all fairy lights and what have you. It's so beautiful to watch. We've done quite a few sort of socials and stuff like that there. There's a great little, actually, by the O2 Millennium Peninsula, there is actually a golf range there, and you can do sort of golf, but it's in the direction of Canary Wharf, so in the evening you see it all lit up. It's absolutely amazing. It's a bit pricey to go, but I've been there. It's absolutely amazing to basically just enjoy yourself, have, you know, do a few shots with golf, and just enjoy the beautiful look of Canary Wharf and the surrounding areas. Jeff, morning to you. It says, any planes moving today? Not at this moment. We are expecting arrivals. We had it when we first started. We were expecting normally on a Saturday. This is the busiest time of the day, but we're not seeing that at the moment. But we are expecting to see movement later on. It has radar, the flight radar that we have a plane on the move. So we're just waiting at the moment. So at the moment, Luxair is so close to Southend-on-Sea. Halfway there now. Yeah, also the O2 is a great place to socialise as well. It's actually weirdly, I don't know why, but I actually prefer the O2 to go to like a cinema and stuff like that, because the restaurants are really good there. It's a really, really nice restaurant that we go to so many times. It's a Brazilian sort of grill out, and it's the ones where they come round to each table. You get a little card, you get a traffic light system, you get a green to say you're good and a red to say you've had enough and you're on a bit of a break, but you pay a set price and it gets come round with all the meats on skewers and you can just help yourself. They'll just cut it right in front of you on the table. It's absolutely amazing food. Are they boarding her? Yeah, they are. First ground opportunity. I've got my applications at that. So I'm gonna. Whoa, apologies, it's so shaky, it's so windy now. Wow, whoa, where's this come from? All of a sudden, ridiculously windy. To be out there because I find quite frankly too expensive. Yeah, a lot more better deals elsewhere. No, I wasn't, Michael. Absolutely not. Do you know what? You get fooled up quickly. So me and my mates, we have a little rule of thumb when we go to that sort of restaurant, because what they do is there's a unlimited buffet as well in the middle. Don't go for that, because that only go light on that one. There's always carb heavy stuff, so it's really nice. It's beautifully nice actually, but they always have like lasagna, they have chips, wedgies, couscous, all that sort of stuff. Heavy stuff that's going to fill you up, and that's the idea. They want you to have a heavy sort of buffet, because that's the cheaper option, and then you're not so much sticking you're having too much meat, which is more expensive. So now at 20, we've got gusts of 34. Do you know what? I would say the gusts are stronger, if anything. Yeah, well. Need to go back there. Normally we go back. I'll tell you later. Need to go back to that. Normally, there's a decent movie on. something like, I don't know, if there's like a Star Wars franchise, big movie or something like that, we go and see. Or when Oppenheimer was on, we went down to see that. It is, yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong, we are literally on the outskirts of this storm. Sub-Zero Gaming, I can definitely know that. We're not nowhere near the main storm. Crazy to think that there are planes still flying in like the likes of Edinburgh and all that. I think the only real disruption that we're seeing in flights is mainly Belfast and Dublin. Mainly Belfast, because Belfast is a little bit like here, where it's near the docks. I ain't that bad, Manchester and Leeds too. Yeah, but they're still not in the actual storm zone. Edinburgh is in the storm zone, I believe. Last time I checked, anyway. But the main actual amber storm part is Edinburgh, Aberdeen, Inverness, all that sort of area. Yeah, up on the Shetland Islands. The Shetland Islands. Yeah, there's quite a few up there. Doesn't mean we don't feel it here. That's for sure. Right, the good news is Luxair has not changed its course to anything like Stansted airports. That is good. That is very good. I mean, you can tell they've hit the head-on wind because they are really slowing down in the speed now. They're 200 knots. It's taking them a little bit longer to actually arrive here. We're looking about 10 minutes time. crew? Is that cleaning crew? I think that might be passengers that struggle to board. First, I think we are going to start seeing the boarding progress, our process start. We are starting to see passengers board. Update, 5 minutes now approximately for our first arrival, which is going to be Luxair with their Dash 8. Yeah, exactly. If it was going to be if it was going to divert, it's probably going to be Stansted or Southend. And I can tell you now, they have not, even though it's close to Southend at the moment, it's not at the height it would need to be if it was approaching Southend, and it's certainly not in the direction it would need to be for the arrival at Southend or Stansted. So I think that's a positive sign. I think the question would be if there was a go-around. If there's a go-around, then yeah, that would be questionable. You don't normally see them sort of going around, come back in and try it again. They normally will take a decision to go somewhere else. So what we kind of need to see is them landing straight away, really. Here comes the passengers. I'm not actually sure what flight this is. So it might be the Dublin flight. didn't know that, Carl. Yep, I think so as well, Lee. Should start seeing it soon. Okay, a little bit delayed. Still showing it on time now as 11:20. Would have been earlier, but the wind is really slowing the progress down at the moment. It's taking a very long time to clear. She's at 180 knots at the moment, so quite a lot slower than normally we would expect. But she is on her way. She is descending. She's 4,000 feet at the moment. I think this is going to be a challenging landing, to say the least. Started to rain. That wasn't expected. It's fine. It's just a passing cloud. Slightly spitting. Here we go, Luxair. On the radio. Whoa. 21 knots now. Clear to land is what ATC has just said. She's not in sight just yet. She's 3,300. not in sight. The City Flyer is now pushing, getting ready to depart. We can see the, we've got a bit of movement now at London. It's good. We've got a lot of movement. The stairs are being removed. I haven't moved the camera over to arrivals yet because we do not see London City at this moment in time. So don't see Luxair at this moment in time. She's still quite a bit away. I can just about see it now. Still too far away at this moment. Bob, welcome to you. Hope you're good. We'll talk about 100 knots at the moment on ground speed. There she is. There she is, folks. Speed is now 100 knots. She's 130, 1,300 feet at the moment. Here we go, folks. Luxair, handled absolutely like a pro. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually. Absolutely stellar job there from the pilot. And nice and simple, already going into the gate at gate 3. And just like that, we've got a little bit of activity and a bit of life at London City. That's more like it, isn't it? There's more to come. KLM will be the next arrival, then ITA, then City Flyer, and then Swiss, followed by another City Flyer, and then the Florence flight coming in afterwards, and then Ibiza. So finally, this is what we were hoping for. Yeah, all agree there on the chat. Excellent flying. Sea Flyer starting up as well. Just gonna focus on the engine shutdown. There we go. And what a absolutely piece of cake the crew made from Luxair off that arrival. Well done, Luxair. Handled like an absolute pro as always. They are well used to this here at City Airport. As we've got our next action, which is going to be departure. I believe this is the City Flyer going to Dublin. It is indeed the Dublin flight. Getting ready. Start up here for the City Flyer. KLM is now about 2 to 3 minutes away. And the one which I think is going to be the most interesting is ITA, the A220. I really want to see that one. Flight controls check here by City Flyer. think in a moment we're going to hear a call out for them to taxi and approval of taxi. Here we go. Oh, that's KLM. There he is. Seafire. Dublin flight now moving. Behind that, the ITA has just started to line up. It's also getting very windy and also a bit cold. Okay, this is the one to watch because they went around last time I diverted to Stansted. So, will she land? That is the question. There she is. There is the A220. But we'll see. Landing lights are on. There we go. Beautiful. They done it. No Stansted for these passengers. Okay, now City Flyer Milan flight now, which was closely behind the A220 all of its journey. So this is City Flyer 801 from Milan. A bit of a struggle with this one, tackling it a little bit here, but again a absolutely low pack landing. That is spreadable, that is lovely stuff. Certainly a challenging approach. But done really well. Okay, 80-20 next of Swiss. Brilliant. David says a spreadable landing. Now that's not an aviation term I've heard of before. Carl says these pilots are doing an awesome job in these conditions. They certainly are. Earning their pay today, I'll tell you that. They are certainly earning their pay. Swiss is up next. We'll be getting that very soon. Then after Swiss, we are expecting the Nice flight. Then the Florence flight will be about 20 minutes time. And then so will the Ibiza about 35 minutes time. Okay, here comes the 80-20 of Swiss. 30 Hercules caught my attention. The Italian Air Force is just above. But another beautiful landing, a little bit of a bounce, but still handled very well. They're going to go to, I think, 10 or 9 here. I think it's going to be 10. Flight due in soon. Yeah, so far they have been absolutely beautiful landings from these pilots. Doing an awesome job. I noticed that. I thought we were opening car, but actually you can just see them moving away. I'll get a bit of a close up with the Swiss so you can see. Just look at those showers. Right, Nice flight inbound. Wind has calmed down a little bit now. Another stellar landing. Jim, welcome to you. Hope you're good. an A380 in the sky. Can't see where though. Let's get a bit of action on the ground, shall we? As they are loading the KLM flight. Quite a full flight there. Jim, you're not going to do what Dave's going to do. Dave's going to wash his car. He says it's fine up there. It's car wash weather out there in Scotland. Jim says, oh well, Storm Amy has arrived last night. No more t-shirt weather. Time to dig out the big woolly jumper and hang up the washing and hang washing out. Good old dry in the wind. They've got to wash my dear neighbour's car though. Oh god. Oh Jim. Very good. Wash the bike. I still think it's Dave's idea of saving on a bit of water. Offloading Swiss as well. Fuel tankers. Trucks got in the way of that. Is it going to stop or is it going to move? Hang on, let's have a look. Ow. There was a good shot there of them unloading. Oh well. The ground, all of a sudden, we've gone from no activity at all on the ground to a very busy ground area. Look at that. All of a sudden, just from nowhere. I'd say Luxair is not far ready to go. Paul, thank you very much. He's gifted one membership. That's gone to Sally. Jim says, went down to the shore last night for a walk. Lovely evening. Typical big black looking sky, dark looking sky, and a nice 50 mile per hour good breeze. Wow. So that's Luxair. They are pretty much ready to go. Is that the Luxair passengers waiting to board? I think it is. Yep. Jim, I'm going to try Jim. Jim says, was that the Hebridean Isles, I think. Good luck pronouncing that one, Lewis. How did I do? I do feel sometimes that in order to pronounce these locations or these places or even in Scottish words, you have to do a very strong Scottish accent. I'm not going to do that, but I just feel sometimes it makes it easier to pronounce it. Paul, hope you're good, welcome along. No worries, Jim. Take care. See you next round. The Florence flight is not far off. Now, realistically, these flights have about an hour window, about 45 minutes to an hour window to take off again. Otherwise, they won't be able to take off. Thanks, David. Do you really want me to say that, David? I have a feeling this is a stitch up. Says, yes, Jim, let's test Lewis's Scottish place name pronunciations. I'll start. I don't know how to start on this one. I really don't. Ekelfecken. Ekelfecken. I felt like it needs to use a slight accent on that one. Latest report for the weather from Carl. This just in, 18 knots. 30 knots of gust varying between 230 degrees to 300 degrees. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more. Temperature has risen by 1 degree to 14 degrees Celsius. There you go. do you need to, I don't know, do you need to have a bit of How cold you have to say it, David. Does it get easier? Is what I'm asking. Done. Smooth recovery on that one. Oh God, I've got another one from David. I'll say it in a minute. Luxair ready for startup, I believe. So is City Flyer. So David, give me another one. Here's one. He says, Finzen. I feel like I've got that one wrong. Finzin. Finzin in. I can't do it. Pronounced as Fing In. Fing In. It's Fing In. I'm gonna go to Fing In. Yeah, I'm starting to worry that as well, Carl. Oh God. Is that even? Do you know what? I'm googling this. Is this even a place? These are going to come up on Google Maps there, David. Bloody does as well. It is as well. It's in Aberdeen. I take it all back. It bloody is as well. It's a real place. It's a bloody real place. I'm on guard now, you see. I don't know. I think the next one's going to be a stitch up. I don't know. I think this is David's ploy. He gets you in, he tricks you, and then he gets you in the last one. Yes, there is. Not exactly rockside yet. Yeah, there will be something soon. I'm trying to work out if I can get. I don't mind driving there. It's absolutely fine driving there. But I might actually try by train. Carl might know. If I was to get the train, instead of going to Loughborough, can I go to East Midlands Parkway? Is that easier than Loughborough Station? No, it isn't, David. No. Absolutely not. No. Yeah, I'm not saying it. I am not saying that. Because he'll clip it. Yeah, is it closer than East Midlands than Loughborough? So they better have to go to East Midlands Parkway station. You absolute sod. I'm not saying that, David. Nice try, man. Nearly did. Couldn't be honest, nearly did. Okay. Yeah, because the bus I went on, it did both. It did Parkway and also Loughborough. I definitely would stay in the Premier Inn again there. That was brilliant. It was. Confused as well. Aircraft, and the rest will be all departures. That's the one. That's the one, Carl. That's the one I went on. Skylink. I remember that. It was like a blue bus. That's the one. Where's this come from also? Okay, Luxair, lining up. I'm going to get this for you. Okay, City Flyer, which we're watching at the moment, is the Edinburgh flight. It's going to be an interesting one. Stairs are being removed for K11. Flyer. Gotta take off very soon. Here we go. Gemma, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Good to see you. That was the Edinburgh flight just taking off there. The Ibiza flight is about to land very soon. Passengers are starting to wait for the Swiss Zurich flight. So I haven't had it confirmed yet, but I promised you a Heathrow evening flight show. My plan is, I've got a few days coming up soon, in a couple of weeks' time, a few weeks' time. Plan to do it in October time. Yeah, plan to do it on a Friday in October time. Okay, that's interesting because I normally go to our head office based in Loughborough, so I know Loughborough station very well. Absolutely, Carl. I mean, to be honest, I'd mainly drive up there because I can claim on the on the expenses, and it kind of works out for me because I claim my expenses, and it doesn't actually cost that much to drive up there because I've got a hybrid. So I get a lot more money back than I do to fork out to like fuel and stuff like that. Okay, KLM starting up. Update with Swiss. I think we might see that depart soon. Is the KLM starting or is that another aircraft? No, I think that's over on stand 7 actually starting up. I think that's a Sea Flyer. It's not City Hopper. get your chauffeur to drive you up there. So, right, I was looking at this the other day because it's EMR we use, Cole. Have they got the new Hitachi trains in service now? Because there was nothing about it, and I know that they use the Class 222. The old, I'm not a train person, so I don't really know all the names and everything. Yeah, I was hoping to see the new one. I don't mind the old trains, they're not bad. It's just that the like EMR service is alright. I actually prefer, and I know this is controversial, I actually prefer LNER. I think they're a lot better. But I know it's controversial. I've not even got a mild hybrid, David. I've got the I've got the proper Toyota hybrid, which is the self-charging, and I tell you what, they are so good for fuel economy, so good. This is the second hybrid I've had now with Toyota, and this one's even better than my first. And I can get on average about 65 miles to the gallon. Yeah, so much better, and the tank is not huge either, so it costs about, I think the max I normally pay is around £46, and I top it up about, I mean I drive my car every day back and forth to work, and then obviously I do all these sort of plane stuff here, I go to Heathrow, Stansted, Gatwick, and I probably will, well, I'll probably fill up the car every 3 weeks. I prefer LNER too, even though they're a direct train from Sheffield to London. I always go Sheffield to London. Oh, I didn't know. That's a good shout, because I actually done the EMR to see a friend in Sheffield, and yeah, it was all right, but it was just dated. The ride's a lot smoother in the Zuma. I really do say I mean that, and sometimes if you get, because what I try and do also is, I always forget what it's called now, a lot of the companies now do this sort of bidding app where you can bid to go first class, and you get, or whatever it is, and you get food on board and stuff like that, and it works out quite cheap. I think I'd done one once for Sheffield, and I think I paid an extra £15, £12 I think it was, as a bid, and I was successful. Yeah, exactly, that's the same thing as well. Gemma, EMR's first class is a lot cheaper. It's not as good as LNER's first class though, I have to say. And also I find EMR service is more likely to get disrupted. I don't know why. I've had it twice where the train was either cancelled or stopped halfway through the destination. I had to get an alternative route. Yeah, a bit annoying. hear it, but ITA is starting up. Both Swiss and ITA are starting up. So we've actually got left over here ITA Airways. Hi.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, it's alright. Go on.
I was just asking, do you know when the next takeoff is?
Yes, it'll be this one here, and then you got ITA here, which is about to take off soon.
Oh,
And then the last one is most likely going to be KLM.
oh, nice.
Okay.
Do you post your videos on?
We're live at the moment on YouTube, so yeah, that's alright. So ITA is moving up soon, but at the moment we've got Swiss. Amsterdam next as well, and I don't know whether or not it's showing is delayed Amsterdam. Just keep an eye on Amsterdam flight, we might get that or not, but at the moment we've got both Swiss and ITA Airways as two departures coming to an end very soon. It kind of worked out. I hope it worked out for you guys. I know it was a little bit of a sort of dead beginning. So I appreciate you guys sticking around, being so patient. I was like, hope it's alright. What's that there? There is ITA going now. So at least we've got a little bit of an action going on, which is great. Pilot's asking, is there any report of a wind shear after takeoff? And ATC just said negative. Paul, thank you so much. Donating £99 pence, so just under £1. Okay, Swiss lining up, about to take off. ITA is just lining up right now. Carl gifting 1 membership has gone to James. Thank you very much, Carl. Still keep an eye on City Hopper. City Hopper. There we go. I think it is a place though. I'm a bit devious of him. But look at that, it's a beautiful view. A220 taking off the ITA going to Milan, and update KLM Air starting, folks. Final flight. Final flight there. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I know, it's a place. I've checked it. How I'm going to pronounce it, don't know. Gemma, no problem at all. You take care. That's how I see it. Urkamanchi. I don't know. That sounds awful. I don't think it is that. Urkamanchi. God knows. David will know. Okay, this is the final flight of today's show. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. Urkamanchi. No idea. Here we go. Off she goes. Final flight of the day. It's been an absolute pleasure, folks. Thank you so much. It's been an interesting one, to say the least. But yeah, Storm Amy at London City, all done. Oh, look at that! Also, nice, beautiful Etihad A380 in the sky, just above us, heading to Heathrow as well. There she is. Lewis. Butch. Have I just been done? I don't know. I'm getting worried. That actually went around, it did a go around on this approach, that A380. The wind is so strong. It's actually pushing all the equipment out of place. It's ridiculous. My God. Gary, no idea. Why don't you come on here, Carl, and you do it? I'll tell you what, when we're at EMA, do you? Here we go, final flight of the day here at London City till the return to service for tomorrow's schedule. That is it here. Absolutely fantastic from everyone who has joined us. Thank you for everyone who has joined us, to the mods, to everyone who has donated as well. Really do appreciate it. Just waiting now for clearance. Lee coming in with one gifted membership, so thank you to you, Lee. Oh, what? How the tables have turned, Carl. Carl says, "Now you're alright, Lewis. I have trouble with English places." How the tables have turned. Right, here we go. Land lights on. whatever you're planning to do this afternoon or this evening, enjoy it, have a good one. Whether it's the footy, Formula 1, just relaxing, enjoy whatever you're doing, have a good one. From everyone here at London's Planespotting, thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a great weekend. We're just waiting for the KLM to go. We're just, seems to be a little bit of a delay. This has been delayed for quite some time, this flight. Incidentally, KLM schedule has kind of gone out of the window today, actually. David says, thanks Lewis, great stream. No, thank you to you as well, David. Enjoy washing the car. Lee says, take care, Lewis, Mods, and everyone else who's participated in the chat today. Thank you to you, Lee, as well. You take care of yourself. Hope everything is well. Come on, KLM, what are you doing? There we go. There we go. And Carl says, take care, Lewis. Thank you for today. Safe journey home. Thank you to you as well, Carl. Here we go, folks. There she goes. There you have it, folks. Fantastic stuff indeed. And it seems like the weather has all of a sudden calmed down a little bit just at the end there, but never mind, that's what we wanted in the end. It's a great show in the end. It recovered well. Thank you to everyone who has joined us, to the mods. Whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself, have a great weekend. Happy Saturday all, and we'll see you on the next show. We'll release details on that soon. Not too sure exactly when that will be, if that's next week or not. I'll confirm that later on. Have a good one, folks. Take care and goodbye.
buzzing, jets on the rise, dancing waves on open skies. Yeah, which runway is sight to behold? London Planespotting, stories untold. We're on tour with a year we rode, spotting planes, fake the airports to home. From the ground to the clouds we aim. London Planespotting, more than a game. to line the runways clear ahead. Pilots wave, their smiles once spread. Airbus or Boeing, choose your side. Through the clouds where few have ever been. Airborne dreams watch them take their flight. London skies a joy from morning light.
We're on the move, spotting planes in the London groove. STM pilots, they give us a wave. At LGW, it's the views we crave. Up in the sky, look who's flying high. London plane spotting, we're waving high. From Heathrow to City, Stansted nearby. London plane spotting, catch the vibe. Live streams, photos, the best of the tribe. We track the flight.